Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. I'm not a doctor, not an esthetician, just doing my own skincare journey and finding out a lot of stuff along the way. So enjoy this video. For everybody who's liked and shared and subscribed, thank you so much. You're fantastic. Keep doing it. So here we go. I decided to make this video because I wasn't going to do it for a while, but I kind of felt I had to. I had been thinking for a while I wanted 100% proof hyaluronic acid. And I wanted something that was good quality. I was buying one in from Korea, you may remember, and it comes through China and then to myself. So it takes me about 4 to 5 weeks to get it, and it comes in and I buy them 2 at a time, you know, if I can, because I can't get that level of purity of hyaluronic acid over the counter in Ireland. It's completely legal to sell over the counter, just no skincare company is doing it. They tend to mix hyaluronic acid with an awful lot of other things. To give you an example, the ordinary hyaluronic acid, which I do love and it's fabulous. It is a great product. It has niacinamide in it, it has glycerins in it and all sorts of other things as well. And glycerin is great, don't get me wrong, that's, you know, you have to have glycerin in most skincare. But I just want hyaluronic acid. Can I just have hyaluronic acid? So I thought about this and I thought about this and I decided, if I want hyaluronic acid, I'm going to have it made for me. So I have taken the step. You may have seen my video on Wednesday where I was using 2 products, and they were these. This is the balm I'm using. So that's the balm there, which is giving my skin great glows and everything, even when it's soaked in. And then I put this up as well. This is the oil. Sorry, it's probably not going to focus in. It's a bit lazy today, like me. There we go. So what I did was created a skincare range. Ta-da! And I'd called it, you know, I was sitting there thinking, what am I going to call this? I have this great idea and I have these great products. And I was amazed by these products. And I decided I was going to call it Amor de Piel. Amor de Piel is Spanish for skin love. So it was that simple. My son's boyfriend is Spanish. Sebe, hi. And kind of he was the inspiration because he was talking to me about it. He said, you really should do this. He said, because, you know, your skin is really, really reacting well to this. How I discovered this product is not such a nice story. I was in absolute agony over Christmas. I was in hospital 3 times. I was at the doctor's about 4 times till I was finally given a pain medication that worked. And what had happened was I had obviously fallen a couple of months before, and something had happened and we thought I had 3 herniated discs. It turns out it wasn't my x-ray or MRI that they gave me, it was somebody else's. The first page of somebody else's on the last page of mine, and they mistook it and I mistook it and I was freaked out. So long story short, it was piriformis syndrome, which is where the main nerve goes through the muscle instead of around the muscle, and it clenches up and causes chronic, like really bad sciatica. So in the end, movement was going to help it, but they wouldn't let me move because they were afraid it was the herniated disc. They had to check the MRIs again and everything. I was actually in agony. I have never felt pain like that in my life. I swear to God, I'd have had 4 more kids before I'd have had that again. And in the interim, a friend of mine who makes some fantastic products, Green Healing, sent me a compound of this balm and said, use this, it will get rid of the pain. And boy did it. It really did. You may have seen in would have been my St. Patrick's Day video that I said, then I suddenly noticed that one side, because it was my left side that was affected. So the left side, suddenly I noticed that the skin, just scratching one day, I went, my skin is really soft there. And then I scratched the other side, and I was scratching my ass. But I scratched, and I was like, no, there's a difference in the skin. So I said, I'm putting this thing on my face now, because at this stage it had gotten rid of the pain. The drops you can take orally, and I do take them orally. I have my own middle supply, and it's brilliant. It keeps the pain away. It's fine. And I tried it on my skin, and I tried the oil on my skin, and like I told you the other day with the tightening process, it really, really works. So you may remember in the other video the other day, I microneedled here and up to here, kind of where this sagging is happening, okay? What happens after you do this microneedling treatment, just by the way, is that you will find that your skin gets looser before it actually tightens up again. So it does actually kind of look looser or something before it does tighten. So don't panic if you do it. And about a week later you're thinking, Jesus, my skin looks worse, not better. It does take maybe your usual skin cell turnover at our wonderfully mature ages is probably around now at this stage 30 days. So you're going to be waiting 2 weeks to a month. I'm on different, so it has sped up my skin cell turnover because that's what different does. That's what Retin-A does. So for me, after about a week or two, it's great again, and I might microneedle again. That's why I've been doing it every 2 weeks. For you, you might find that it's best initially to do it once a month. That's what I would recommend. Unless, of course, you are on tretinoin or different, or Tazorac, one of the Retin-A's, and I'm talking about prescription strength Retin-A, not retinol, prescription strength Retin-A, then you could get away with it every 2 weeks because your skin cell turnover will be that quick. So I decided I liked these so much I was going to tweak them and I was going to sell them. So there's my Amor de Piel. This is our green range. So I have hand done these for you, handmade, hand packaged, everything. So they're amazing. They're amazing. There's a website. It's down below. You'll see. And the pièce de résistance, well, I love them. So, I mean, that's the pièce de résistance for me. But what I've now done is, because I wanted this myself and I couldn't get it, I had to send away to get 97%. I have gotten 100% pure hyaluronic acid. My hand is very shaky today. And it's not focusing. There it is. Do you see it? So it's 100% hyaluronic acid. It comes in a 50 ml, so it's a generous. I think the ordinaries is a 30 ml bottle. I'm making them in 50 mils because I just think it's a generous size and it's a decent size. And if you're using it every day, yeah, you need a decent size bottle. So I'll link the website below. If you want to go on, have a look. It is the only 100% hyaluronic acid that I'm aware of. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but it's the only one I know because I had to go to a science lab to actually get the hyaluronic acid, to get it at 100%. I just couldn't get it at 100% over the counter or in chemist or online even. 97% was the closest. Take my advice go into the search engine and pop in 100% pure hyaluronic acid and you'll get every brand under the sun, and Piggy Witch will come up somewhere, because it did for me because I was adamant on finding it. I trawled and I think it was probably it was down the list, or it was the second page, which nobody ever goes to, the domain of the second page on Google, and nobody ever goes there. And that's how I found Piggy Witch, and I was delighted with it. It is a really, really good hyaluronic acid, so I'm not dissing it at all because I use it, and my skin is very moisturised and very soft, if I do say so myself. But I just found it was great. I found it was really great. You'll have to excuse me today. I am having a little bit of a hay fever moment. As we know, not only with COVID do we have the worst pollen in 70 years history in Ireland. So yeah, I'm suffering with that, and I'm like, I feel like my eyes are going to fall in my head, so I do apologise if I come across as looking wretched. So this is me giving you something that I couldn't get. I had to have this made, and it took a lot to do that. So it's there on the website. The website is live, and at the moment we're offering free delivery, free shipping, to get it out to you nice and quick. So where you are, if you need it, go down to the website, click the link, and there's hyaluronic acid. I am also, and I haven't got the bottle with me because I'm terribly unprofessional, because I'm just so itchy today, and such a bad pollen day. I also found the same company would make collagen serum. So I have an 80% collagen serum. It's the highest I can get in collagen, because it's a little bit more, like it needs a stabilizer, and it needs a medium, a stabilizer and a compound with it to contain it and stabilize the product and deliver the product better. So there's 80% collagen. That's the highest I can find as well. Collagen Cream is a fantastic moisturizer. I would actually I put them in 50ml bottles as well for a reason, because you can take the little dropper out and you can drop them into your face cream. So if you put your face cream, I've often done it, I put my face cream in, on the palm of my hand, and I just pump out it or squeeze out whatever, or take out a load of it. And then what I do is I often drop collagen into it. But up until now I could only get about 40% collagen. Now I can get 80%. Couldn't get 100, but because of science, stuff. But I got the 80% for you. And you can mix them with your moisturisers. You can mix the hyaluronic acid into your moisturiser. You can mix it into your sunscreen. It's a really versatile, brilliant product. I don't know how anybody does a skincare routine without hyaluronic acid. I just couldn't. My skin would be far too dry, especially if you're using retinols. So if you're using even over-the-counter retinols, if you're using any kind of retinol or retin-A, you really have to have hyaluronic acid. I use hyaluronic acid, and you've seen my Avene. I use my spray, my mist spray, and I do that little tip I told you in one of the videos there last week, where I stand in the bathroom and let the steam soak into my hyaluronic acid so that it pulls the water into my skin. So I just don't think you can have a beauty routine really without it, especially at our age. At my age anyway. 50 in July. Oh God, it's creeping ever closer, and I'm having, I think, your half-life crisis. I'm assuming I live to 100. I'm going to live to 100. So listen folks, there it is. I just wanted to announce this to you on Facebook and on YouTube here, because a lot of you, that have ordered already have been fans of mine, or fans. Oh, I've got fans. Subscribers, I beg your pardon. So you've all kind of messaged me and said, where do I get that after the last video? And I've already shipped out some orders there now. So do bear with us, because like everything else, because there's COVID, the orders are going out a little slower, and I have been told by the post office, by the distribution centre, that it is actually taking a good bit longer, because people are shopping obviously online rather than queuing to go into Boots for cream. They're going to shop online with Boots. If they need clothes or something, they're going online to whatever they buy. They're online shopping for everything now. So everything that's not not groceries basically, and even those too. So do bear with us. I'm delighted to make this video, because I'm actually delighted to do the skincare range, and it's just a small starter range, but it's really, you're getting some fantastic products there, because these two guys, the green range is amazing. There's a small little frankincense healing cream as well that's going on. I think that product's going up tomorrow, I think, or Monday we'll have that, because that's, at the moment, we're letting that set and putting it into it's letting it set in the jars, and we're putting the labels on it. I can't talk today. I am so stuffed up, and my throat is so, you can hear it in my voice. My throat is just, the pollen is killing me today. So I do hope you'll let me slide on how I look today and how I sound. But I really wanted to give this to you this week. It's just, I think it's something I couldn't get myself, and I'm really happy to give it to you. So thank you so much for watching. It's not as long as it normally is, thank God. The shoot, you can go now. Thank you so much for watching, and I just want to thank Sharon and Sharon Ann, who does the anti-aging. She's such a lovely YouTube friend of mine, and Hot and Flashy, Angie from Hot and Flashy. There's been so many of us out there. We've all reaching out to each other lately and talking, and it's just fabulous. It's a lovely community to be a part of. Us mature, elegant ladies of a certain age. So listen, thanks for watching, and I'll be back with a video on Wednesdays. So bit of a change to the lineup. I usually do 2 videos. I'm going to do a sort of 10-minute wonder on Wednesdays. So that's what I'm going to do, is 10-minute wonder Wednesdays. So a short video on Wednesdays and a longer video on Saturdays. So it's just something, a snippet midweek for you to have a look at. It'll still be about 10-12 minutes, or 15, knowing me. And then we'll have the usual half-hour of rambling on another day. So stay safe, take care, be healthy, be cautious, don't be negative. Stay positive, people. Stay positive. This too shall pass. It's been wonderful presenting this to you, my little baby, that I worked so hard. I set the website up from zero myself. I'd never done it before. So if anything goes wrong, I'm really sorry. I'm not a techie, but I had to set the whole thing up and do it. I had to set the email up and everything. So it took hours of work. I can see why my son says he hates making YouTube or websites. I hate them as well now. So I've really done everything. I've sourced packaging. It's all coming in amber, so that the sunlight doesn't, and they're glass, so you can reuse them. So because I like the fact that this can be used for something else, to hold pins, anything. I'm kind of trying to, as best I can, get some sort of reusable packaging or recyclable, and they're all recyclable because they're all glass, every single one of them, so they can be put into recycling bin. Even though the pipettes inside are glass, they're not plastic. So it's the best packaging I could. I'm just so excited to bring it to you. And Jeffrey Starr brought his out on Monday. He's announced he's bringing out a range. I got there before you, Jeffrey. I'm sure he won't see this. Oh well. So just, you know, if you want anything from it, from the range, the green range is very healing, and it has 29% CBD. So it's a quite high concentrate. It's very pure. Like I said in my video on Wednesday, it's very dark green, and it really is great stuff. So you enjoy it, and I'll talk to you all soon. Stay safe, stay happy, and stay well. Thanks. Bye bye.